Welcome to my analysis/review video of the living glass figure/Fa-La-La fragment from the 2023 Christmas movie Candy Cane Lane. Last year I watched a Christmas movie starring Eddie Murphy and I really enjoyed it. The movie featured an adventurous Christmas story where a father and his child needed to complete a task before time ran out, creating a classic Christmas adventure. At the same time, the movie had a fantastic sense of humor, which made it truly enjoyable. One particular fragment from the movie stayed with me, as it combined several wonderful elements that made it stand out in so many ways. From mystery and humor to creativity and emotional connection, the scene has it all. In this video I will share my analysis/review of the fragment and explain what makes it so great in my opinion. I will now show you the fragment I am referring to, and afterward I will provide my detailed review.
Psst! Oi! Over here! Hello?
Dad.
Good morning, my lady. Good morning, good sir. What the Fa-La-La-La-La-La-La-La. Easy, Gov. Bit of an head scratcher, isn't it? But no worries. Pip here, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Pip. I'm Holly.
Hey, Holly, don't get so close to that little tiny man.
But he's so cute.
Yeah, but he's not real.
Oi.
Are you real?
What a beautiful and funny fragment. What makes this fragment so beautiful in my opinion is how it begins. Holly and her father Chris are standing in a Christmas decoration shop after Pepper, the owner, walks over to assist a new customer. At this moment a mysterious voice calls out to Holly saying "Psst, oi, over here," followed by hello. This immediately creates a mysterious and intriguing atmosphere for the viewer, as it's unusual to be addressed by someone whispering in a store. It instantly builds a sense of tension and gives the impression that something is off. It makes you wonder, is someone hiding in the store or is it just someone familiar? However, the fact that the Christmas village is shown next suggests to the viewer that it may not be about a person after all. There seems to be something magical at play. You might even think, could it be Santa Claus? I find this opening very beautiful and compelling because it immediately draws you in as a viewer, making you focused and curious while letting you experience the thrill of suspense. This truly creates an amazing viewing experience. What I find truly decisive here is the mysteriously sounding background music, which enhances this feeling and makes the viewing experience even more engaging and immersive. Without this background music, the effect would feel entirely different. In my opinion, this addition is indispensable as it significantly contributes to the beauty and impact of the scene. After this, Holly walks to the Christmas village where the voice is coming from, and at this point it becomes clear that the voice belongs to a living glass figure, as you see it moving within the Christmas village. At this moment, as a viewer, I felt a sense of magic, not in a literal way, but because the idea of a living glass figure in a Christmas village, and not just Santa Claus, is so unique and enchanting. It creates a truly wonderful effect, elevating the scene beyond the ordinary and making the viewing experience even more special. When Holly stands in front of the Christmas village with a living glass figure, she calls her dad over. At this point in the fragment I felt a sense of tension, wondering how will her dad react? Will he be scared, unlike Holly, who seems so calm and relaxed? While her dad Chris walks over to Holly in front of the Christmas village, the living glass figure kindly says, "Good morning, my lady. Good morning, good sir." His politeness and warmth immediately give a positive impression of his personality, suggesting that he is kind and has no evil intentions. However, the continuing mysteriously sounding background music combined with the illogical nature of the situation, still gives me as a viewer the impression that there is more to the story. Perhaps something like a curse. At this moment, I was still expecting Chris to be completely shocked when he saw the living glass figures. However, when he finally arrived, he was not very shocked but did look extremely surprised. Then he started to say the F word with but several of the living glass figures interrupted him by singing the well-known Christmas song Fa-La-La-La-La-La-La-La, which created a hugely unexpected and hilarious effect that had me bursting into laughter. Firstly, because it was so unexpected, I did not even know the glass figures could sing. And secondly, because of the humor itself, masking the F word by turning into a Christmas carol that starts with the same letter. I really enjoy this sudden adult humor, and I also find it very creative. You really have to be creative to come up with something like this. The idea of masking the F word by having the living glass figures sing a song is already clever, but making it specifically a Christmas carol, since it's a Christmas movie, and choosing one that starts with the same letter as the F word is just brilliant. So my sincere compliments to the creators for this part. I honestly think this is the funniest moment of the entire fragment. It's truly my favorite part. After this, the living glass figure introduces himself to Chris by saying, "Pip here, at your service." Holly then responds warmly with, "Nice to meet you, Pip, I'm Holly." While Chris interjects, "Hi Holly, don't get so close to that little tiny man." To which Holly replies, "But he's so cute." I find it very beautiful to see that Holly reacts from her heart and does not judge the fact that there are living glass figures instead of people. It's of course good that Chris is protective as a father, since as a child you need to be cautious when it comes to talking to strangers, because you never know what intention a stranger may have. However, such a small glass figure cannot possibly harm you. Additionally, Chris responds with, "But he's not real," to Holly after she says, "But he's so cute," which makes it even more illogical that Chris tries to stop her from talking to him. If a small glass figure is not real, then it's obviously not dangerous at all. So I don't think Chris' reasoning here is very logical, but on the other hand, I do understand why he reacts in a shocked and hesitant way. After all, a living glass figure is something that does not normally exist. I think it's a natural reaction to feel shocked and hesitant when faced with something like a glass figure that suddenly comes to life. It does not make sense and defies the reality, so you immediately distrust the whole situation. So I do understand Chris, especially as a father protecting his child. After this part, Pip, the living glass figure, responds with "Oi," and Chris asks, "Are you real?" This adds an additional layer of both humor and illogicality to the fragment. This part really made me laugh, because it's already illogical to meet a living glass figure, so it would be normal to assume it's fake. But when it actually responds to beginning question by saying "Oi," it becomes even more absurd. If I were Chris, I would probably think I was beginning pranked by a candid camera program. Of course, I know that in the context of the movie the glass figures are actually real and not part of a joke or prank. In fact, they are a very important part of the entire movie story. However, imagining myself in Chris' situation, I can't help but think I would assume it was a prank. This again adds something funny to the overall viewing experience of the fragment. Especially since the fragment marks the very first appearance of the living glass figures, where their actual meaning and importance in the context of the entire movie story is still unknown to the viewers. So I really like this fragment and can honestly say that it's my absolute favorite part of the entire movie. It beautifully combines mystery, tension, curiosity, different forms of humor, illogicality and unpredictability. I truly think this is an amazing fragment, and in my opinion the creators absolutely deserve a solid 10. My sincere compliments to the creators. Thank you for watching.